Thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm doing a very easy look. I'm using two eyeshadows from the Melt Cosmetics line, and they're really pretty colors. I hope you think so too. I think you can use this look for daytime, nighttime. I think you can rock it anytime. So I hope you enjoy it. If you'd like to see how to get this look, keep watching. So I've already primed my lid and applied my shadow shield. So right over the primer, I'm going to use my setting powder. And I just find that this helps blend the colors. And I'm just really applying that all over my eyelid. I've started doing this step because I just feel like it helps my other colors blend better and easily. So once I've done that, I kind of wipe off my brush a little bit and I'm going to go into my first color. It is Assimilate and looks like this. And don't worry if it looks a little funky. I actually kind of spilled something on it, but it still works. And I'm going to go right there in my crease and just apply that all over my crease. And you want to just keep applying it until it's the color that you want, until you get it as dark as you want it. As you can see, I wanted mine kind of dark, so I went in a few times. And if you notice, I'm holding my brush on the end here and just going back and forth versus like holding it closer here because I don't want to apply that much pressure and just go back and forth, just until you get the color that you want. Now I'm going to take an angled brush and I'm just going to apply a black shadow right here in my outer V, and just any black shadow that you want. And I like to go like right above where you see my crease line right there. I like to go just right above that, take it all the way out to the shadow shield and just kind of just marking that outer V area. And then once I've done that, I take a flat shader brush and I kind of pat that in that outer V area. Then you can go back to the original brush that you had the Assimilate color on. And I actually just kind of wipe this brush off so I can just slowly kind of blend this black color right in there into the middle. So now I'm going to go back to the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just taking the tip of it here, putting some on my brush, and I'm going to outline on my lid where I'm going to put that sparkly white color. That white color is called Harsh Stone White, and this is what it looks like. Really pretty color. So I'm going to take some of that and put it on my brush, and then I'm going to spray it with my Fix Plus. I do want to tell you these shadows have a lot of fallout, so I would definitely recommend doing your foundation and everything after your eyes. I normally do that anyway, but some people don't. And if you're going to use any of these shadows, you're going to want to do it afterwards. So I'm going back into the gray color, the Assimilate color, and just kind of blend a little bit more. And if you're not used to liquid liner, what I like to do is just go just a little bit at a time. Instead of like trying to go all the way across with one swoop, I like to just go just a little bit at a time. So moving on to the face, I primed my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I recommend that if you're oily. Looks like this. It's in the white tube, and I say white tube because they have some other primers that are a little different, and this is the one that works for me. So I put it all over my face. It keeps my face from being oily, and it helps set my makeup. So moving into foundation, I've been using the Fenty Beauty foundation. I am in 420. So what I like to do is pump that onto my brush. Sometimes I use a beauty blender, but I actually enjoying using the brush lately. And then I spray it with the Fix Plus and go to work. And then I like to take my damp beauty blender and just kind of go over it as a last step and make sure everything is nice and smooth and blended. So I've applied my concealer. I am using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is my favorite concealer, and the color I'm using is Deep. So now I'm going to take the beauty blender that's damp, and I am going to go to work into pressing that into my skin. So now I'm going to take the Sasha Buttercup Powder and I'm going to set my concealer. If you're oily, this step is really important. This will keep your concealer from creasing, and especially if that's an area where you get oily or where you experience creasing. Now I'm going to take my powder brush and apply my face powder. I am using the MAC Next to Nothing face powder, and my color is Dark Deep. And I like to take it and kind of press it in first and then kind of sweep. Press and sweep. So then I'm going to go into the Bobbi Brown bronzer. You can use whatever bronzer you want to contour. I like to use a bronzer instead of like a contouring stick or a dark foundation. For me, the bronzer works the best. I like to take it and go right along the cheekbones right there. And this just adds a little warmth to your face. So now to finish off this lower lash line, I did this one off camera, so we're going to finish this one. I'm taking an Urban Decay pencil in black, and I'm just going right underneath, right on that lower lash line. And then I'm going to take that same black shadow that I used in the outer V with an angled brush and just go right over it. Finish off with mascara, whatever kind you like. I like the L'Oreal Double Extend because one side has the primer, that's the white part, and the other side has the mascara. So to finish off the face, I'm going to use a MAC blush. This one is called Let's Be Friends. It's kind of a pinky blush. I'll show you that. Looks like that. And then I'm going to take a Dose of Colors highlight. This is what that looks like. Let me show you, just like that. And I'm going to take my highlighter brush. Just put that right there, right above that blush. And just kind of merging those two together. Okay, let me stop. I feel myself. I feel like I'm going to bathe in this highlighter. So now moving on to lipstick, I'm using a pink MAC lipstick. I'll list the name of it in the description box. And this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know your thoughts. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time.